Right now it's B. At the end of Celtic Frost, we experimented with some lower tunings, and in the beginning of Celtic Frost it was the standard tuning. What it's going to be in the future, who knows?
Okay. Also, I know you're a big fan of Klaus Kinski.
Yeah.
What's your favorite Kinski film?
That's very difficult. I think Aguirre. I don't know how you pronounce that.
Aguirre, The Wrath of God.
Yeah, it's probably the movie that fascinates me most because the insanity contained therein. But I'm also fascinated by the romance he managed to incorporate into his Nosferatu interpretation. To take it away from a plain horror movie and give it a hell of a lot more depth. Even though, of course, it's not entirely original work. It's a refilming, a very faithful refilming of an older movie. Yet still, Kinski was the perfect casting for that movie. But I'm much more fascinated by the person Kinski than by his movie.
Well, you've read his book, right?
Yeah, a million times.
Oh, because I've tried to get that. It's hard to find now. I wanted to read it.
The unfortunate thing is, I bought the English version of this book for my friends in the United States. There was a time when I bought like a whole stack of these books and sent it to all my friends in the States in like 2000. And the English version is only half as thick as the German version, and the translation is very good, but Kinski's language in German is simply not translatable. It's such a street language, a primitive language, but at the same time it's a classy language. It's a very unique combination, and you just simply cannot. You know, he has a very primitive language, and you cannot translate that with the words fuck and things like that. So the English version is a good book, but it's no comparison, and it suffers, and it's also abbreviated.
And does to get off the subject, I'm sorry. Does monotheist, does that pertain to your spiritual belief, or is that just the overall feel of the album? Is it pertaining to a certain god, or
the title itself? You mean?
Yes.
It's not pertaining to a certain god.
No,
that's why we choose a title. It pertains to a person believing in a single god. You know, and of course, in our case, has to do with that we grew up in secularized Christian Western society, you know. So we have been influenced, you know. We have been, of course, brought up on values that are based on Christianity, you know. But we tried to get away from that because we tried to get away from that ourselves, you know. All my life is a struggle trying to come to terms with what my parents, you know, what society basically, in the form of my parents,